For the big match here, the two captains are out here, Michael Clark and Shahid Afridi, and of course, the match referee Ranjan Madugale. Shahid, you've got the coin. Flip it.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
It is a tail.
What is it going to be then?
We're going to have a bowl today.
Yes, on a knockout day, it would suggest it's a good toss to win. Pakistan going into the same side they played the last time. Salman Butt and Kamran Akmal have been good for them. But thereafter, really not a lot. Umar Akmal has shown flashes of brilliance, but really we haven't seen a lot from either Afridi or Razak. A lot would depend on the spinners, Rahman and Ajmal. Australia, right through the tournament, have only made one change, and that was because Mitchell Johnson was unfit for one of the games. Ryan Harris played for him. But otherwise, this is the most settled lineup. The run rates, apart from Michael Clark, are exceptional all the way down to number 9. It's got 2 slips in place.
Big way Australia has been outstanding. Excellent start. A maiden, so Pakistan still to get off the mark. That's in the air. But will land safely. Just to see. Good start here by Australia. 2 overs bowled, Pakistan 3 for no loss. For signs of aggression. And 1 bounce over the rope. So Kamran Akmal
got close to them in taking wickets.
Good shot. Down the ground for 4. So consecutive boundaries here.
Kamran Akmal went over cover. This time hit very straight. So one of Pakistan's problems playing against Australia was not only were they playing some bad cricket though, but it's caused problems.
Nicely played. First boundary for Salman Butt.
That's his great strength, Salman. Rely on placement because he looks to hit 4s more than 6s.
Lovely shot. This one's even better. That's got the crowd to life, and the Pakistan supporters enjoying themselves. 2 cracking shots. This last one was a...
And fine leg.
It's got that fine and a boundary to end the over. So another good one for Pakistan. 13 runs off it. 27 for no loss. Yes, that definitely seemed to be a nick. Oh, terrific shot. Chipping down the track, giving himself room and smashing it through the offside.
Really think they can make the most of it. Extra cover this time and over the fielder's head. Be a couple more. Should have been 3 really. Again, that's not great running. The keeper down the wicket this time, an outside edge. It'll spin away and then it might spin away for 4. It does.
In the wickets.
Down the ground. Will it go all the way? Yes, it will. So a 6 for Kamran Akmal, really taking to the young leg spinner here. Brian Gould's end after this. Right, sliced away as well, and that'll be 4 more. So continually persisting with that short ball. Goes down the ground, and that is long. Really long, up into the presidential suite. Terrific strike, Kamran Akmal.
What a response from Kamran Akmal.
Tonight, but fortunate enough to get cricket underway. That's a lovely shot. Through the covers, and that's 4. It's a full toss.
Possibly the best of the lot. Didn't try to overhit it. Just pure timing and finding the gap.
Cut away, and that'll be his 50. Terrific 50 for Kamran Akmal. 4 runs over backward point, 18 from the over, and it's 81 without loss. Wow, he's hit that perfectly, but what a catch. Terrific catch. He's got great hands, David Warner. He really has. He's taken some spectacular catches in his short T20 career. Kamran Akmal has thought until David Warner got in the way. He's got to go for 50. Pakistan lose their first wicket at 82.
Wow, what a catch. A spanking drive was met with a spectacular take.
For 15. No, could that be out? That's gone as well. And it's Warner again. First ball of a new over from Smith has brought just the desired result. Salman Butt goes for 32. It's 89 for 2.
Well, that's more like the sort of cricket we've been seeing from Pakistan in Australia. Just hitting balls in the air, right.
Jeez. I mean, the fact that there are 4 men straddling the boundary leg side. No. Oh, that's very well bowled. That is very unfortunate. But it's byes given.
Changed the pace of things. David Hussey bowling a good over there. That slowed them. And then a very good over, that one from Sean Tate.
That should be the end of a freebie. Oh, what a clash. What a clash. Nevertheless, Afridi goes for it. 114 for 3.
When Afridi pulled away from the stumps, and then he whirled around, and Afridi was looking down as he started the run in. And
That's gone a very long way. Oh, he does hit the ball well. Khalid Latif, haven't seen too much of him, but that might run away as well. Just a little late on that ball. Maybe the ball had too much on it, so the overs ended in great style for Pakistan. 14. Pakistan now, Nennis. Brilliant. The only thing wrong about that shot was, but what a player.
Just when it was required, he hit it for a magnificent 6. First ball of the over, gets...
Oh, he's played that in the open area again. Tremendous presence of mind from Umar Akmal. Oh no, that should be straight into the hands, and to keep the runs under check too. 145 for 4 with 3 to play. That's the end of Khalid Latif for 13.
Nanas banged the ball short, and he was late on that pull shot. Skied it to the safest.
Well, he's got hold of that. He's got hold of that well enough.
He is one of the brightest talents in the game against the best side in the world, Australia. Terrific strike, this powerful hitter.
Red Herring's having an off day. Surely. 4 byes. Now he's got hold of that one as well. They are taking the attack to Australia, these young guns from Pakistan. You can cheer where you are because this is thrilling batting.
Hit them big, and my word, what a strike that one. He was on the front foot, and
there he goes again. Is this Mitchell Johnson or just another bowler in the park? Big brothers clapping. 50 comes up for Umar Akmal of just 29 balls, 24 of the over. Pakistan are on the move here. 169 for 4. Another biggie. The field actually ran about 3 yards beyond the boundary line to take a look at it. Not so good anymore. It's called wide, and then he's given it out. So they sit, and that will be end of Abdul Razak. 189 for 5. He's gone for 12 with 2 balls left.
Pakistan has damaged them quite heavily here.
Last ball coming up, and there will be no run off it. A run out of the last ball. So poor Misbah ul Haq just runs in and runs up. There will be lots of cheers for this man, and doubtlessly for all those sitting up in the night in Pakistan watching the Akmal brothers script a wonderful story of their own for Pakistan.
Well, they've got runs on the board, and remember, it's a semi-final.
What a performance from the openers who set it up. Kamran Akmal made 50 from 34 balls. Salman Butt a little more measured, but the ideal foil. And then Umar Akmal 56 from 35. Two cute little cameos thereafter, Khalid Latif and Abdul Razak. But 20 overs, 191 for 6.
It was a pace that was maintained by Pakistani batting lineup that hassled the Australian bowling lineup. Nanas, who's been so good, was today expensive, going at 8 and over. Sean Tate, none for 25, a wicket for Johnson, but he was expensive as well.
And Dave Warner, they've given Australia good starts in this tournament, but today is the day where they'll really need to bat out of their skins, because Pakistan, I think, will use a lot of spin. And all the makings this offer are very...
That they have to go after. Watson will have to play fairly aggressively as well, which is his want most of the time. First 6 overs, critical in a run chase. And Amir will start left arm seam. I want to see what happens from the other end, because I'd be quite keen to see if Afridi goes which spinner he goes with. If he goes for one, I'd like to see Ajmal have a go, particularly at Warner. He would on. Take that away from him.
In the air, taken. So Pakistan draw first blood, and the pressure now on Australia. And has to depart. He goes without troubling the scorers. Australia 1 for 1.
For whether it gets a batsman tentative. He was a wide. He charted this. That's what I like about the short ball and the thinking from Amir. It sows a seed.
Pulled away. First boundary of the innings for Shane Watson. Pulled away. He really pounced on that. That's gone for 6. He loves to play that shot, and was on to it in a flash. Nicely stroked. Good placement as well from Haddon. So good over this for Australia. 6. Smash back, beats mid off, and will reach the boundary. 15 runs of the over, 22 for 1. Smash back. The power had to get out of the way quickly. Billy Dockrove.
So good aggressive in between length. Then he will drive the ball handsomely down the ground. The umpire wasn't the only one in danger. Patton was as well.
I think that's the strip. That's in the air. Taken in the deep. Rahman, the man, taking the catch, and Watson has picked his field. The second wicket for Mohammad Amir. Watson goes for 16, 26 for 2.
See, and the bowler had to buy into it because there was a man deep behind square. The second man allowed out is down at long on, so which means the third man came up. So they put fielders in those strong hitting areas for Watson early on the line for the big hit.
Excellent timing. Again, chipping down the track and hitting it on the up. Good strike. He likes hitting in that area, clearing the boundary comfortably.
Wicket to wicket as best as possible. There were a couple of early movements across the stumps from Haddon, opening up that leg side.
Those good players of spin, and that's cut away nicely from Michael Clarke. Straight away. So 4 runs first ball. Stumped. Turn. Brad Haddon went down the pitch. And he completely missed it, looking for the big shot cleanly, and whipped the bails off. Haddon goes for 25. Australia now 58 for 3.
Bowlers, having got a huge total, forcing the Australians to attack the spinner.
That will be out. No, perhaps a little inside edge. It looked such a good shout from here. Only just clipping the top, and that's out. So very next ball. Only just clipping the top, and that's out. So very next ball, Afridi gets his man. His opposite number, the Australians, he has to go. He's out for 17, and Australia are 62 for 4.
Has had all sorts of problems as a wicketkeeper, particularly against Australia. But he's 2 for 2. Good bowling from Afridi, realising that Clark had to try and get after him.
So the worms are well and truly apart here.
To think. Now they need a lot of that, Australia. That's a good strike. He's known for that, Cameron White. Still Michael Hussey, Stephen Smith to come. Pakistan definitely having the upper hand in this.
Has the options of involving so many of them.
Lovely hit. This man is dealing in sixes at the moment and making it look easy. That's a tremendous blow.
Making a little bit of room to scoop the gigantic six.
Another one. This time it's David Hussey. So Pakistan getting the 2 sixes of the over. That's up in the air. And will clear the boundary. It just seemed to be a top edge, but it's gone many a mile behind the boundary.
Cricket.
In the air, taken. Pakistan breakthrough once again. So this dangerous partnership for 13, 105 for 5.
He could have really dented Pakistan badly, trying to work it away against the spin, and an easy catch, and Rahman is all pumped up.
They all go up. The bails are off in a flash once again. Well, Kamran Akmal feels that there might be a chance here in case Cameron White has dragged his foot. Well, if that's the case...
The foot is up in the air, and it just gets down in time. I think he'll get the benefit of the doubt here. It was dragged out, then it took time to get it back. The bails are off. The not out sign is on the big screen.
That's in the slot for him. And it disappears out of the ground.
There we go. That's one for the over. It's almost mandatory now. You've got to get a 6 and a 4 of every. For the fielder there will watch as the ball goes over him. So Afridi, precisely what happened in his previous overs. Australia staying alive here. Required rate. Fielder coming under it. The catch will be taken. The big wicket. Home, Cameron White. Gone for 43 from 31. It's 139 for 6.
That far, a low full toss, and you're hitting with a straight bat. It's very, very difficult to clear the boundary.
Well, that's not a bad way to start, because that's going to run away for 4.
Situation. He's been very successful generally, bowling in the late overs.
He does ball the ball that drifts away from the batsman so beautifully. And 44 for 7.
The Cameron White, and we've seen Michael Hussey smash the quicker delivery, smash them out of the park. But
Stephen Smith. Now how will he bowl to the left-hander? He's got a very uncomplicated approach to batting. What Australia need. 34 to get. And the first ball is exactly what the doctor ordered for Australia. Keep it down. Yes, he can. That's running away, and into the boundary for 4. So welcome shot, but it keeps Hussey off strike. And a sin strike. Because he'll be the next man in. Just a single. It's not a bad Yorker fired at leg stump. Oh, that has gone a long way. Very long way. If you could give 8 runs to a cricket shot, that would have been 8. Rajmal. He's gone for it now. The fielder under it. There's nothing he can do, because that has gone as well. Michael Hussey gets to 50 from 22 balls. Is there anything that this man cannot do on a cricket ground? Rajmal going to do. Hussey goes for it, and just over the man at backward point. That's running away for 4. Pakistan are letting go of this match. It was sealed. They had the key to the safe.
But Australia suddenly from...
will do. He does much more than that. Hussey has deposited that into the stands for Australia's most famous win ever in T20 cricket. The ring. to wake up in a sweat and discover that it all didn't really happen. But I'm afraid it did.
Well, Australia have had it over Pakistan for something like 4 months. They've beaten them in every form of the game, 10 out of 10, and it looked as though Pakistan were going to overturn those odds. 53, and I don't think we even mentioned Mitchell Johnson's name, did we?
No, he ran very well for the second run, but pales into insignificance. Michael Hussey hit 60 from 24 balls.